Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the show. The Epstein files. Where are they? Have they been destroyed? Are they missing? What the heck is going on? See, over a month and a half ago, Pam Bondi went onto Fox and said, tomorrow morning, I'm releasing all the Epstein files. Tomorrow morning came around. She invited a bunch of creators from X, gave them a folder that said Epstein Files Part 1. And the stuff that was in the files, we already knew. There was nothing new in them. Then she goes out again and says, well, within the next couple of weeks, I'm going to release everything. Well, as of today, no updates. Well, there's an update from Trump. We're about to get to that. But no update from Pam Bondi. She hasn't released anything else. She's been silent about it. Don't forget that the Kennedy files, Trump declassified those after he declassified all the Epstein files, and we already have all the Kennedy files, all of them, still on Epstein, silence. Well, thank goodness Donald Trump just gave us an update, and we're about to get into that. But do me a huge favor, smash that thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment at the end of the video. What are your thoughts? Wait till the end. Do the files even exist anymore? Are we ever going to get them? I want to read your comments. And before we get into that, the sponsor of today's video is VERITY Metals. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Patriot, family, faith-based gold, silver, and precious metals IRA firm. They protect your money through physical, constitutional gold and silver. And they will be more than happy to give you free silver on your next qualifying order when you call or text 480-717-9081. Tell them Vlad sent you. Again, mention Vlad, free silver. You can't beat that. Links are down below in the description. Thank you so much. Let's get right into it. I'm going to play you this clip. This is from this morning. Donald Trump giving us an update.
When can we expect the Epstein documents to be released? The rest of them?
Which documents?
The Epstein files?
I don't know. I'll speak to the Attorney General about that. I really don't know. I know that we've done the RFK. The Kennedy, Martin Luther King is out there very shortly, so we'll find out. But we've really announced we're doing them in full transparency. You know, when we did JFK, people were saying, "Oh, maybe it wasn't all; it was all," and people actually went up to the office and they looked at some things that were, not really easily available, and they were amazed that we gave it all. And I don't know if it solved any problems for people. People still have questions one way or the other, but that I'm not. But 100% of all of these documents are being delivered.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you my opinion without any lies, without any sugarcoat, and I might even lose some subscribers over my opinion. But I think that the same people that did not want Matt Gaetz to be Trump's attorney general, because you remember after election, Trump wanted Matt Gaetz, are possibly the same people that are really happy and clapping that Pam Bondi is the attorney general. Pam Bondi has gone silent. She's arresting Tesla people. So we were promised that corrupt politicians would be arrested. None have. In the files, she said she had them on her desk over 2 months ago and that she's gone through them and ready to release them. I think Trump wants us to have them, but there's you running the biggest and most powerful and most diverse and the most influential country in the world. You hire a staff to do a job. Trump doesn't have the time to go and just release them himself, right? That's why he hires people like Pam Bondi, Kash Patel, Dan Bongino. They're supposed to do this stuff. I like a lot of the stuff that Pam Bondi has done with the Tesla terrorists, right? With helping ICE catch the MS-13 gang members, the illegal criminals, and get them out. But when it comes to the Epstein files, I'm not happy. I'm going to give it a couple more months, right? I'm still holding on hope, but that's when I'm going to really start digging into, okay, Pam Bondi's background. Because let me remind you, in the year of 2019, Pam Bondi, when she was Attorney General of Florida, she said, and there's actually a press conference where she says she has all the copies of all the Epstein files because there were some crimes that Epstein committed in Florida. So being Attorney General of Florida, she got access to all that. But now that Trump declassifies everything and says he wants it released to the public, apparently she found new stuff. And then once she released part 1, she said, get ready for part 2. And since then, she's been silent. It's going to be very interesting to see if we actually get these or not. Right? Thank God for the Kennedy files, for the Martin Luther King files, and for all the other stuff we're getting. But the only files that are actually going to change something are the Epstein files. Because out of all those other files, the only files where the criminals are alive and we can demand justice are the Epstein files. Ladies and gentlemen, leave me a comment. What are your thoughts? What do you think is going on? Do you think, God forbid, Pam Bondi is helping the deep state cover some stuff up? I don't know. These are all just thoughts in my mind. But I would love to read your guys' comments. So leave me a comment. Let me know. Subscribe. God bless you. I'll see you soon.